Master manifester, manifesting my reality, visualizing it, and bringing that vision closer and closer until I'm living that reality. Outer body experience. Now, remember I was telling y'all about when the police tried to get me? Yeah, the police tried to kill me. They tried to get me in Lincoln Park, downtown Long Beach. And soon as the officer named Mukos, soon as he said, he's reaching for your gun and started to pull his gun out, it's like I left my body. My consciousness left my body. We were wrestling under a tree. My consciousness went to the top of the tree and I was looking at everything. And everything was like in slow motion. I realized right there that this third dimension is in slow motion. Everything is moving, but it's so slow. That's what I witnessed with my first outer body experience. I also witnessed the same thing with my second one. I told the story of when I was in Phoenix and I was smoking a cigarette, looking out the window, and I blinked, and all of a sudden my consciousness, like two eyeballs, was hovering in the corner of the room, the top ceiling corner of the room, and I was looking at my baby mother. I was looking at my first daughter that I had with her at the time. I even seen myself looking in the window, smoking a cigarette, and the smoke was in slow motion. It was like a stream of smoke. And again, I realized that this third dimension, that these programmers, that Satan runs, that he rules, is in slow motion. And you see, we are not slow motion beings. We are so fast. So let me talk about outer body experiences, man. When I had them, I admit, I was afraid because I was so light. Because it's like I could see everything. I could see everything in the room. I could see everything in the park, and everything was moving so slow. You see, now that I'm vibing high, I see the power in that. I see why they are afraid of us. Because we are beyond these bodies. Even now. I felt like I could blink and be there. But I was so attached to the third dimension that I just wanted to be back in my body, man. I just wanted to be in this damn third dimension. Both times. You see, when I was wrestling with the police, Lou and Mukos, the downtown Long Beach police, the bike police that patrolled the park, when I was wrestling with them and I had that outer body experience, I knew that I could just float away. Now, on the third dimension, it might look like I got murdered. But with me, in my reality, I was just off to create another down reality. I felt free. I felt like time didn't exist. I felt better than them, faster than them, stronger than them. You hear what I'm saying? When I was in the corner of the room in Phoenix, on the ceiling, I felt like I could just get into my baby mother's body or my daughter's body or back into my body or just float away, blink and be in Aruba, blink and be in Zanzibar. I felt like that, but I was afraid. I was afraid, so I went back into the body. Both times. Something told me the first time when I was wrestling with the police that I had a choice. I didn't have to leave. I could go back into my body. So I chose that. I chose that, and here I am. Now, the second time, it felt like I was floating away. And I got afraid because I felt that if I float away too much, then I won't be able to come back to this reality. Probably in this reality, it would have looked like I just collapsed and fell. They probably would have blamed it on a stroke or an aneurysm or something like that. But I tell you now, man, you listen to me. There's no such thing as death. Actually, I realized that this is death. This experience that we're experiencing right now is death. This is about the lowest that you can get. This is hell. Welcome to hell. For all the chosen ones, this is hell. And for the low vibers and NPCs, the programmers, this is their heaven. So happens their heaven is collapsing. Yeah. I felt like there's going to come a time to where we're going to have an outer body experience, and that's going to be the thing that fights for us, like our shadow self. I play Mortal Kombat. It's a character called Noob Saibot. And he has like a shadow person that he could send to you. I really believe that, man. I really believe that the reason they're really scared of us is because they're on this slow, third dimensional ice age mannequin type of energy. This is their world. See, you see the cars moving, you see the people moving, but it's all in slow motion. Have you ever watched Sonic the Hedgehog and seen when he went to hyperspeed how this reality is all slow motion to him? That's how it is to us. We are beyond this reality. We vibe quicker than this reality. We vibe so much faster than this reality to where this reality is like a snail. You see, you have to experience this. You have to witness this to understand what I'm saying. But they put it in commercials. It was in a Denny's commercials a couple of months ago when everything was in slow motion. The guy was pouring his syrup and it was floating down in slow motion, and the other girl was eating her pancakes in slow motion. Then they sped it up to regular. Well, that slow motion right there is how reality, how this reality is to the chosen, how it really is. But being that we are vibing so damn low, it seems like it's fast. It seems like it's fast, man. Once we're outside of this body, our real self, these flesh suits is just our avatars. Once we are our real selves, it's game over because we are like going 1,000 miles per hour and they are going 1 mile per hour. They have always been going 1 mile per hour, but they taught us how to go a half a mile per hour. I hope you understand this, man. Peace.